just about set to go, and away they go. Jack in the Green broke about a length slow. Canford Queens in the middle began well. Roll of the dice, the black cap on its outside is right there. Catch the Tunes on the fence in third. Strewn Sky between runners. Analado's Pride circling runners. 3 deep in the green looking for the lead. Kaya Mai further back. Then 3 lengths back to Pay Night. Red Sleeves and Cap is one off the rail, just looking to slot in. Red Williams on its inside. 2 lengths Jack in the Green and Euphoric. They are the last 2 as they go into the turn and heading up towards the back straight with just over 1300 to run. Out in front is Roll of the Dice, shows out by a length and a half. Racing up in the second spot is Alado's Pride as one off the rail to Canford Queen at the fence in third. 2 lengths Catch the Tune in fourth, the black cap. Kaya Mai just on its outside, the grey horse. Then came Strewn Sky 3 wide. Along the inside is Red William. Pay Night in the Red Sleeves and Cap gives the leader 8 lengths start. Jack in the Green further back, and Euphoric is now detached from the main bunch, racing around 4 lengths behind the second last horse. 800 metres left to go, and out in front is Roll of the Dice. Still shows out by a length and a half to Alado's Pride in second. Canford Queen races on the fence in third, and they followed in behind that by Catch the Tune. The black cap in fourth, got 5 to go. Kaya Mai further back, then Strewn Sky further back, Red William. Jack in the Greens 3 deep near last, and then came Pay Night and Euphoric as the trailer. Homeward bound, 400 to go. Roll of the Dice still goes strong. Canford Queen, Alado's Pride, and down the inside is Catch the Tune. Jack in the Green is also weaving a passage through and starting to run on strongly, but it's Roll of the Dice, Catch the Tune. Red William and Pay Night is flying on the outside. Jack in the Green's down the centre. It's Jack in the Green down the inside. Red William, Roll of the Dice, Pay Night the outside. Here comes the line. Jack in the Green and Red William in a photo. Then Roll of the Dice, and further back was Catch the Tune. Pay Night was in behind those. So here's the head-on replay. Jack in the Green, the brown, white and yellow colours under Richard Fourie for the Greefyard, storming home down the centre of the track. Red Williams there, Roll of the Dice is staying on, and then Catch the Tune. Pay Night was running on strongly the outside. 7:10.86, that's how they crossed the line. 7:10.86, that's how they crossed the line here. Well done to everyone involved. The colours of Mr. P.J. Moore for the Greefyard. This was bred by the Varsfontein stud, and Richard Fourie has ridden another winner this afternoon. So here's Jack in the Green. Look at Roll of the Dice's head and Red William on the far side of the track, but it will go the way of Jack in the Green. Number 10 second. Number 10 is Red William. That gets second ahead of the 8 Roll of the Dice. And here's a nice close-up slow-mo shot of these horses coming across the line. Look at Roll of the Dice's head. Really desperate for that win was Roll of the Dice, and tries everything he can.
Well, that was a really tight finish between the horses at the line. Heads up, heads down. Jack in the Green has eaten up the ground late, and he's got up to score. So very well done to him. Kaylin Holden, that laughter. Kaylin's here on behalf of Luvor, who is having his second win this afternoon. So not 1,500 Rand up, he's 3,000 Rand up for the day from World Sports Betting, and he'll really appreciate that. Kaylin, thanks very much. Richard standing by. He was aboard Jack in the Green, the son of Gimme the Green Light, in these well-recognizable colors of Mr. Moore. And Richard, he's another one that's made you earn your riding fee today. He's got tons of ability, but he's such a gentlemanly sort, and he always lets everyone have a head start.
Yeah, look, like the last time, unfortunately, the tractor couldn't get off the track in good time because it was raining and the grass obviously was slipping. And I came back and I laughed. I said to the boss, I said, this would have won today. And I was right. So sorry, Louis, sorry, Craig, all those jocks, they all came back like, oh, I should have won. But there's a proof. Might be a short margin, but see, go watch that replay, boys. That's how it's done.
Well, there you go. You literally schooled some people. Jack in the Green records his 3rd victory, and I must say that was impeccably timed. I did see, though, you took the chance of actually electing to race wide to try and make up some ground because he was too far back as you headed into the turn. Everything's picked up for you here.
Yeah, look, he did take the bit a little bit. Even my own stable companion was ahead of me. We both, like, I wasn't happy with where I was. If I could loop at that stage, I would, but there was just not the same gaps that was in the last race race that I could have fitted into nicely. So I elected to run deep,
Yeah.
3 wide with my companion. And obviously, Louis, the way we were bantering about this race last time, I'm going to follow him wherever he went. And he basically just opened up the road for me. And, he took a line on the outside and it just opened up like the Red Sea in front of me. I was like, this is my trigger. And I've got to be very careful. I can't get there too soon. As you can see, he got there and then he just starts laboring.
Yeah.
So tricky one, but enjoyed the win. So well done to Mr. Moore and his family, to the boss, well done. And to my sponsors at Richmond.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I'm glad to hear Richard describing him as tricky, because those were the exact words I used with Alan when we chatted on Saturday. And yeah, you've just got to watch this fellow. You swear he could read and write, because you can't go too early. You've got to give everyone a start out the gates. You've got to time it just perfectly. And yet he does have ability.
He does have ability, and like Richard said last time, he thought he'd made a winning move and thought he could win. Louis said he thought he'd win the race. So Richard says, wait, I'm going to follow Louis through the race today and just keep him in my sights.
You're forgetting Marco on roll of the dice as well.
Marco, but I think Louis was the most confident, so Richard said he'd follow him and let him do the donkey work for him. So well done, Richie.
Oh, you guys are rubbing it in and you're loving it, aren't you?
They're all good humour, I'm afraid to say. But well done to Mr. Moore, to Adrian in sim, and well ridden by Richard. This time was a little bit harder.
Congratulations. Lovely to hear all the good-natured banter behind the scenes, and nice that everybody is trying so hard. But it's Richard that came out on top for Mr. Moore on Jack in the Green. Well done.